All right. So most of the games I pick are pretty close. I try to pick pretty close games, and there's a lot of trade-offs. There's bits and pieces of keeping control and what's important. But this game, I'm just going to be honest, isn't super close. But I think sometimes games like this are important because you can see the things that are done well and why the control isn't lost. I'm going to try to find a game kind of opposite of this and see if I can find one where and I'm sure there's plenty, where I just make plenty of mistakes and lose the game for it. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you making mistakes necessarily. It's just the other team is playing really well. Even if you're maybe doing the right things, sometimes you just can't do anything about how well a team is playing. And sometimes it's derelict. So, now this one's Damnation, one of my favorite maps. I'm probably going to slow this down a lot because I really want to talk about the things that I think are good and little tidbits and things that are happening. Again, this is Neutral Host Edition. This is the countdown. This is great because we split spawns at the beginning of the game. So these guys already have to mess with me. Also, they got one of the worst spawns to get out and look at any power-up in Damnation. You're like, oh, great, it's green. Yeah, but unless you're in shit spawn, you can really get eyes on camo really, really fast. You have to either walk up the ramp or walk down the ramp here, and it just takes time. But this is great. I kill one, that's fine. But the big story here is my teammate spawned where he can look at camo. Look at this. He's going to need camo down because we've got a little time. We know this guy's here. He could spawn his teammate up here. He could stand in this corner and spawn his teammate here or here. But he's going to probably push down the ramp and maybe jump for Ovi. I've watched this, so I know what happens. But I'm just thinking about it. You see my teammate nade at Ovi. I get shoddy spawn as expected. We see this guy just fly down here. To me, that means he went down the ramp, and we know, like you'll see, I look over here, I look to the left. We know that this other guy had to spawn in sniper because we don't see him up here, and just because of where he was, we know he spawned sniper. So you see me just chuck nades. We kill this guy. I'm going to talk a little bit. My teammate goes for camo. I had two things I could do here, and I did the one that probably wasn't optimal. I naded here thinking I could maybe knock him back from getting his OV. I could have naded here because really I needed to stop him from getting rockets because he was going to have two guns on him immediately, even though he had OV. And a nade if I hit the nade right there. I threw here. How much did it help? Not much. You saw that I saw this guy spawn here. I knew he was going to spawn there because he was too far over. Wasn't close enough to the random. I want you to watch what I'm doing right now when I'm shooting at this guy. And the rocket guy dies. So notice that I stood to the right there. That's so if he shot a rocket, you can kill them kind of through the floor on the edge if they shoot a good rocket right here along this walkway. I didn't want to get killed by a rocket through the floor. You see me drop to finish this guy. Questionable play. I say that because I don't know where rockets are. You'll notice I jumped when I saw him come out around the corner because he rushed there. I actually assumed he rushed there for the rockets. What he's really probably doing is the random because as we can see, there are no rockets there. They're over here. I jumped because if you had rockets, a lot of times people will whiff them and shoot down and below you. We see the guy spawn down at waterfalls or down in shit room and push out to get the random. So now I see that his teammate spawned bottom red, killed my teammate. I've got a couple options right here. Camo spawning soon. I really wish my teammate hadn't died there. I shoot that hoping that guy's sitting in the portal. I do this, stand in this corner just to spawn my teammate up. I want him to be able to look at portal, and I want to be able to look here and here while he's looking at portal. Because we know the red side. There's no... This guy's already up top, actually. He pushed port immediately. That's the guy I was hoping I would kill with a rocket, and I didn't get. My teammate gets outshot. This is okay, because... Well, it's actually not okay. What am I saying? I don't think this is good. This is not a good position to be in. I'm totally expecting to get shot in the back right now, or from portal, by the way. So I see they're trying to nade back rockets, or nade back camo. He's up here, top shoddy. I don't want to deal with that. So if you shoot a rocket right here normally, you saw him throw the nade to nade it back. It'll get stuck right here, and it's just really hard to get out of there if you're on the ground. So I was shooting a rocket right here because if this isn't naded back, it'll blow it off the map. And right now, I didn't really necessarily want it. I just didn't want them to have it. And I was acting kind of fast. I got really lucky. Actually, you can kind of time that. I've done that a few times. And the camo blew, the nade hit, and the rocket hit. I needed to get out of there. It's really bugging me that I'm there, but he was one shot, so that was great. I want to talk about what I just did there. I knew this guy was going to push for a double melee, because why not? Watch me bait it out, kind of. I mean, and I just ducked. I mean, you can do that to people a lot, to be honest with you. Pretty sure both melees did not hit me. I almost died there by just running forward. You'll see I back off. And they're probably going to come out and try to kill me, but I also expect one to push portal. So I really need to hit this nade. That nade was terrible. And they're nading into shotties. I guess they didn't see me in red and they thought I didn't push. Which I didn't. That was a great shot. See, I'm telling you, it's just like the T-Rex and Jurassic Park. If I wouldn't have moved there, he probably wouldn't have seen me. And a lot of looking for camo. Let's just be clear about camo. Some people talk about how they have good camo eyes, etc., which is totally true. You know, some people are just good at seeing camo. If I wouldn't have been moving there like an idiot, he probably wouldn't have seen me. And a lot of it's not about just not moving and moving. It's not that they're looking and seeing camo. They're not going immediately looking somewhere going, oh, there's camo. They're looking places that they expect camo to be. You know what I mean? You want to be a little unpredictable when you have camo. Like, sometimes you just know where to look. You know, in Hang 'em, when you know they're probably going top power up, you know where to look. It's a lot easier to see them. I know that sounds ridiculous and obvious, but, I mean, come on. So right here, I have a few options. I hope I spawn my teammate out. I push here because, well, one of two things is going to happen here. If he's not standing up on top above me, I could spawn him up top, which isn't good, actually, because my teammate would be sandwiched between both of those other guys. So he spawns out here, which isn't awful, but it's definitely not preferred. It's good that he got out and into shotties before they took a look at him. Looks like he was looking at portal. I'm trying to nade this down. See, when you throw a nade from that corner, it should bounce off and nade camo down to elbow, or kind of out in front of it. Bounces off the wall. This is great, and it's okay that he burned that. Again, in my opinion, I just don't want the other team to have it. Teammates going for double melees. So I know that it's probably been around the time that guy should spawn. I didn't see him spawn here, but because of where he was when the spawn should have happened, I assumed he spawned back here where I couldn't see him. That's why I throw this grenade. You just have to be constantly aware of things like that. About Overshield and Dammy, but really in other maps too. I don't think it's a good idea to go for Ovi and Dammy for the most part, because you should get lit up. And you shouldn't get out of there. Like, look at this. What a horrible push. This is great, though, because look at this. Oh, did he get him? I think he missed him. I think I saw on my partner screen rockets flew off. I think they thought my teammate was pushing, and they wanted to get rockets either out of there or just try to get rockets. And this is great because rockets just blew away. So, like, me going through and losing them isn't a huge deal. And that was great by my teammate. That was especially great. But again, look, I'm going for Ovi again. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. But I'll be honest with you, if a team lets me do it, I'm gonna do it. Like right now, I need to be helping my teammate, and it's bad that I'm not here fast enough, in my opinion. You see me go for the duck again. I'm not sure if he went for a double melee. I think he did. Sometimes you can... I nade there simply. See, this is what I'm talking about, the camo thing. Like, they have camo, it's gone. I don't see him. I'm just gonna be honest, but I know right here and right here you can stand to get a random, and his teammate's dead. So what do? I never saw him. You know, it's just about knowing where they should or may be with camo. Sometimes you don't want to give your teammate a random. Not in that particular situation. I would have done the exact same thing the guy with camo down there would have done. You see where this guy spawned? That means now if this guy would have killed killed me and my teammate, that would have been pretty, but I'm assuming because of where he spawned, his teammate was walking up the ramp and is now going to come up here. Yeah, and now we know they are. So I kill him. And you see I go and check. Like the spawner that died over here shouldn't have had time to spawn up here, but I don't take any chances. But I back off. You see that? I could have just ran over there, but I was one shot in the head. You saw me back off because I want them to come to me. You don't have to go to people in Halo 1 a lot of times. They'll come to you. Jones always says that's why he goes to Pitt and Dammy. They'll come to you, which is, it's true to an extent, yeah. So now we're just looking, all right? It's not about where they are right now. It's about where they're not, and we can see a lot of places. So we see them pushing up. This is great. I was going to back off and leave, but I saw that grenade blow that guy's shields off. I should still probably back off because I'm one shot in the head, and my teammate's right here. He's got a good angle if they push up. I should at least get behind something. Look at that. I almost died because I was because of where I was standing. So I just abort mission. My teammate gets his camo. I missed the health pack. My teammate doesn't really need to even... He doesn't really need to shoot that guy. If he would have gotten some shots on him and lit him up, maybe. But this is good because if he gets away with camo here, it's way worse for the other team because now they have to worry about camo guy. If he would have died up there, all right, and then they just have to worry about me and where I'm spawning. But this is great. Even if he's not doing anything right now, they're worried about him. You see me just lighting this OV guy up. We know he's in pit. And deep down, what I want to do right now is I wish I would just push port and shoot the other guy, but he came to us. We got lucky. And he got stuck. He couldn't go through the portal. I'm really wondering. I want to tell you about why I didn't go. Because right here, we know the other guy got rockets. He probably jumped out at waterfalls. I don't know for sure, though, why I didn't go out here. Because I think it's just way easier to hit me with a rocket if he's standing out here. That's the only reason. I went to look. But my teammate saw him. This sucks. I missed this shot.
What? How did no one die?
But this is okay. What I like to do up here, I don't do this now because there are two of them. And I know I need to be a lot faster. But I want you to watch what I normally do. What I normally do, if I think someone's in portal and my teammate's here and they can watch, I throw one grenade way up and one like right here so they both kind of hit at the same time. And the person doesn't have time to leave. But I see that guy, so I know that he's there, and now he's running away from that nade, so I just immediately focus on this guy. That being said, I think one of them has a rocket, so you're going to see I'm going to try to just get out of line of sight. And I got lucky. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. See, sometimes you can't... Like, I hit my shots there. Like, sometimes you can't do anything about it. What they were doing wasn't an awful thing to do, but I just hit the shots. That's okay. Again, I mean, I'd rather have the camo burnt than they get it. I'm pretty sure, just watching this now, one of the guys is over on this side of the map, so we're gonna watch that. He's escaping. He's going to red. Yep, there he is. The other guy's in shotties. I don't know if I saw that. I didn't mean to fall. Just as an FYI. I wasn't jumping down there to finish that kill. I just fell off. That would have been stupid to do because I would have sandwiched myself. This is good, though, because, well, I mean, they're going to have to push us right now. That's all there is to it. You see me just chilling because I don't have anything to do. My teammate's watching the spawn in case the guy gives him a random. The guy he just killed gets a random. He's just checking that. When he sees he doesn't spawn there, he knows he can turn around. This kind of sucks. Right here, specifically. I don't like getting stuck under sniper. I didn't really have a plan there, to be honest with you. I still don't have a plan. I'm interested to see what... Okay, so I'm going to spawn my teammate top, and I don't make it in time. This will just get... All this does is get camo down into rockets. That's it. I'm just trying to disrupt their plans. That's all. I'm not even planning on going to get this. I just don't want them to get it. You see that? So now I'm going to push out. I'm going to try to get them to look at me, even though I'm pretty much dead. Because I want... Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, he dropped on me. But this is good. We know where that guy's at. So... My teammate really just needs to make every effort to kill this guy because the other guy has to take time to either drop down here or come around elbow right here. So he's still got to be quick, and we see him on my screen. And see, I peek out since I saw him come around on the screen. I just need to get shots on this guy. I didn't even necessarily need to kill that guy. I just needed him to back off and get away from my teammate. So his teammate's in pit with rockets. I think that was a spawner. I think he spawned a little ladder and got hit by my first nade. Yeah, it was a spawner. This guy should still be here. I think he pushed out waterfalls. It bothers me that I didn't just look and check. I think I'm assuming he gave a random from rockets right now, but I'm not peeking down to look just yet. So I don't know where rockets is. Maybe we decided he was not in rockets in pit. And now we're just waiting. I mean, this is Dammy, unfortunately. You can be really lame and dammy right now, but we're moving and grooving all right. Everything's kind of working out for us. We know one is here, but I want to kill that guy because I legitimately did not know if that guy was in red and he was going to port on me. Like, you have to be so fast. You cannot hesitate. I want to talk about something I did. It's just a little thing, but it saved my life a lot. So because I don't know where this guy's at, I actually am at this point assuming his teammate is here, maybe in green. I jump for this because no one's pushed portal yet, so I think they're not in red. And I walk this way. Why do I do that? Because it cuts off this line of sight to camo to where I'm going much faster. If I was to stop here and jump back to top shoddy, I mean, how many times have you sniped someone from snipe room doing that? I mean, it happens. If I just go this way, they can't do that. They can't get that line of sight on me. I still don't know where this guy's at because I haven't been shot yet. So we see this. We see this guy drop. So really, I think his teammate, they're over here. But then I see that nade, so I know he's over there. He fell. I should ignore him immediately. And I'm just watching. He doesn't have any places to go right now. He's gonna have to make a decision. You see me jump over here because, to be honest with you, he should have a longer respawn. But I was not thinking while I was walking over here, and I was kind of hoping I'd block that spawn. But now I back up and just try to nade it. A lot of times in Dammy, I'm going to be honest, I don't try to block these spawns. I just try to stand here and nade them. Because if they're going to, I'd rather them spawn in a nade than me block it and then spawn somewhere else. I'm going to be totally honest right now. I have no idea how that guy got to me. I'm assuming he was, I don't know. I have no idea how he got behind me. He just had to spawn. So maybe I should block those spawns. Maybe I shouldn't do what I was talking about doing. I just don't like standing over a health pack, to be honest with you. This guy's going to rush me. This is great because this guy was focused on me and my teammate just... Dude, it's so bad. Getting these kills when camo is spawning is so huge. I just can't even... It's just the worst thing. You see me just check this. Both dead. I just look for spawns. That's all there is to it. Remember, it's not about where they are sometimes. It's about where they're not. So I know they're not there. So automatically, just from knowing they're not in sniper, knowing they're not in green on my teammate's screen, knowing they're not in shit room, I know they're red or shoddy. Like already. The fact that I haven't got shot, again, I don't recommend jumping for Obi, but they're not stopping me from doing it. And he just naded rockets. Maybe he knew I was there, but good escape from my teammate. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. Maybe 2 nades hit those rockets. I was shocked though. I see this guy shooting at my teammate. I'm just gonna push him because I have full OV. That was good. They're getting caught out looking at one of us at bad times, to be honest with you. That's what's happening a lot this game. But you see, that's because I pushed when I did. If I would have waited a second longer for them to, light my teammate or, anything could have happened. Again, that's just one of those situations where I hit my shots. That's just all there is to it. They could have melted me, and then my teammate would have been okay, but for that moment, but his camo was almost running out. You see me just back off. I want to make this kill as hard for him to get as possible right now. Like, I don't even want that kill. Don't chase kills. Don't do it. Like, this kill doesn't mean anything. Camo spawns in 5 seconds. He's in a terrible position now, and he's one shot. I don't need to do anything. I can just chill here because we're going to get this camo. And you see I just walk away. I don't care if he chases me or not because I'm still in a better position. That being said, we definitely should have killed the guy going for camo. But my teammate should still get him. Yeah, he got him. It's actually kind of... I'm kind of shocked I'm getting as many OVs. I really shouldn't, though. That's all there's to it. But see, here's the thing. If I wouldn't have hit those shots, though, they have top green control and they're shooting down on my rocket guy. And I'm in pit with Ovi, which really doesn't mean anything if they know where you're at. Like, they should just melt you.
That was beautiful.
So basically that worked out well. I could have left him because he was going to die, probably. But I know the other one's red, and I figure that they're probably going to push. They did.
Yeah, it's like I don't even have to play them.
Then... Oh, man, that was fortunate. That was very fortunate that he got that rocket off. It wouldn't have been a big deal. We're really far ahead now. But something that happens, for me personally, I go on autopilot if I'm really down. Dammy's a map where you can... every map in Halo 1, you can bring back from a deficit. There's no question. See right here, some people would chase that. You don't need to chase that kill. We know his teammate's going to spawn red. Now we just have to watch. A lot of watching in Damnation. See me bounce the nade because I want it to take as much time. And watch. I talk about lines of sight a lot in videos. What should I do? I just chill. Like, I stand in like the most annoying way where he can't shoot me. kind of bugs me that I did that C, and here's why it bugs me. We didn't know they were spawning. If I would have stayed up top, it wouldn't have mattered where they were spawning. They couldn't have shot me anywhere immediately, but my stupid ass drops. All right. So I drop on rockets immediately, honestly, because I thought he was going to. But really, he could have naded me, so I got lucky that he chose to just go for the OB. And then he just never comes up. So I don't know what happens. Actually, I remember what happens now. I go and I peek because I thought maybe he was chilling over here. He just fell. There's his body. He just died. He missed the OB. I'm thinking. I don't know if that was an old body or what. See these nades? If they land right here, watch my OB. It's not going to get touched. If they land right there and you're standing up, did you see how I crouched immediately? You won't get hit by them. I think it depends on how close to you it is. Like if it's just a little farther or a little closer to you, it probably would have hit me. But if you crouch there, it just kind of, it won't hurt you. Shouldn't. And this is just, I mean, it's over. We've just had control the whole game. Like we're getting rockets, and we're not even getting every camo. If you watch, we're not getting every camo. We're just not letting them get it. Camo is so huge in Dammy. You really can do whatever you want. I should have killed that guy with that rocket. And then that's it. Everything went in our favor for the most part. I mean, that's just all there is. That's just all there is to it. This is what I'm saying. They might have done nothing wrong that game. Everything was just working out. We were hitting our shots. We were getting the camos. I'm going to try to find one, like I said, where we lose and it's just blatantly because of mistakes. Not like we spawn bottom and dairy and they get split top spawns and then we just never get out of it all game, which still is our fault at some point. Like you should always be able to take that over. I feel like, especially on neutral hosts, it's a little bit easier. But I'm going to try to find one like that. This is just one where everything went well and we didn't lose control. But I talked a little bit about the things I did to make sure we didn't lose control. We got a lot of really important camos, and we got a lot of killing them right when they got camo or just burning camo. I'm honestly kind of surprised I got a lot of OBs, but it was times when they were both dead and they were focusing on my teammate. So you can definitely get away with that a lot of the time. Hope that wasn't total shit, and I also hope this isn't like 40 minutes. I have no idea how long I've been talking. I feel like I could slow it down even more, but it'd probably be super boring. Anyway, thanks. Hope it wasn't total shit.